court is now in session for a matter of utmost importance. Today's debate is a straw a utensil.
Again, we must continue wasting the court's valuable time with these absurd topics. Last week I spent an entire afternoon debating whether water has taste.
Didn't you end up losing that one?
I was amused by a flawed logic and public opinion.
Now then, it's time for the debate to begin.
Wait 1 second, Your Honor. Who exactly brought this topic before the court?
It better not be Maya Fey again.
Well, actually, it was me.
You?
Order! Order in this court! I was drinking a milkshake yesterday and became curious of the possibility. Is something the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I refuse to participate in this. I'm leaving.
Overruled?
You can't be serious.
As an officer of this court, abandoning proceedings after they have begun may place you in contempt of court.
You're using contempt of court to force me into a debate about straws?
Correct.
I was gonna ask to leave too, but that clearly isn't an option.
Very well. Mr. Wright will argue that a straw is a utensil. Mr. Edgeworth will argue it is not. Court is now in session.
Well, of common knowledge, utensils are tools used to eat or drink, and a straw is a tool used to drink. Therefore, it is a utensil.
If helping someone drink makes something a utensil, then cups, bottles, and mugs are utensils as well. Yet nobody refers to them as utensils.
A cup is a container. The straw is its own thing, which just happens to be used with the cup, just like a spoon is used with a bowl.
Your comparison is completely flawed.
What do you mean?
A spoon and straw serve entirely different functions. A spoon can transfer food from the container to the person. It actually does something. But a straw does none of those things. It simply provides a passage for the liquid. The person is the one who does the drinking.
I fail to see what you're getting at, Mr. Edgeworth.
What I'm saying is, a spoon can function on its own. A straw cannot. Because without the person creating suction, the straw accomplishes absolutely nothing on its own.
On its own.
Well, I must say
Hold on. That argument holds no water.
And how so?
You claim a straw isn't a utensil because it cannot function on its own. But neither can either a utensil. Forks or chopsticks cannot get food unless someone moves it. No utensil functions independently.
I agree. The defense makes a valid point.
Of course they did.
Huh? He agrees with me? He must have given up.
But that was never my real argument.
Huh?
I was just trying to see if you were foolish enough to believe something as absurd as that. Perhaps I underestimated you a little.
Enough with the tricks and get to the point already.
Fine then. You've been to a restaurant before, yes?
Of course I have.
When the waiter seats you, what is usually set at the table?
I don't know the menu, I guess.
Not just a menu! The core utensils are placed there as well. Spoon, fork, knife. Not a straw!
Crap. He got me.
Order! Order! I must admit Mr. Edgeworth's argument is convincing. When people think of utensils, they think of forks, spoons, and knives.
Let's go back to the restaurant example real quick. When you order a meal, you're given a fork, spoon, and knife to help eat. But when you order a drink, the waiter often gives you a straw afterward to help you drink it. Just like utensils are provided for food, straws are provided for drinks.
Your restaurant example proves very little.
What?
A fork and spoon are given because it is the proper tool for eating a meal. But a drink could still be consumed perfectly fine without a straw. One could just simply drink from the cup.
Well, yeah, but
The straw is just an alternative method of drinking. That is why many people view it differently from traditional utensils.
just because people don't usually call something a utensil doesn't mean it isn't one. People argue about classifications all the time.
But if a straw were truly as clear cut as a fork or spoon, this debate would have ended a long time ago. A straw isn't a perfect example of a utensil, but it is also a perfect example of something that clearly isn't a utensil. It's somewhere in the middle, I guess, which is why people disagree.
I don't know if everyone debates over something so stupid, but this is clearly what the judge wants.
It seems both sides have a point. The defense and the prosecution have both made valid points today. Therefore, the court declares today's debate a draw.
Finally, this is over. Though honestly, if Edgeworth hadn't wrapped things up like that, I might have actually lost.
Alright. This court is now adjourned.